comfortable seated position on your mat. If you use a block or a cushion or a towel or whatever, and you want to just gently raise your hips above the knees. Okay, we're going to sweep arms up and then inhale very deeply. So we're going to go inhale, reach, exhale, fingers are extended and pushing away. Okay, let's do 3 of those. Inhale, reach, fingers wide, gentle touch, exhale, pushing the hands in opposite direction. Inhale, exhale through the nose, last one. Inhale, really reach up and out. Exhale, then bring your hands towards center. Bring your chin to our square into our spot shape, which, as we know, is knees, hips, wrists, and shoulders. And all the time, I want you just to imagine you squeezing the ball between the thighs and also between your arms, and you're really creating that kind of, I want to say concentric feeling. Okay, gaze is down the nose, so your neck is long. In this part, we're going to just do 3 rounds of cat and cows, which you know about, so let's do 3 rounds. I'll count us through it and then we'll come back to this position. So take an inhale, don't move, take an inhale through the nose, exhale, open mouth, side out. Okay, then pushing into the floor, rounding the spine, exhale into this is a bit weird. Inhale, sit bones to the sky, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze pelvis towards your chin. Inhale, slow and steady. Last one. Exhale. Don't fall back onto the knees, and then come back to a neutral position before pushing your sit bones back towards your heels and lengthening through the hands. You can keep your hands in sort of cone. Take an inhale, exhale slowly, bring your forehead down. Inhale, exhale, and then as you inhale, walk your hands back towards your knees and come to sit back. Using your hands just to come forward, we're going to just be working into the toes again, and I'm sorry, it's just good. Then with your hands, I want us to bring them down like this. But if you can see, okay, if you want to watch, you can untuck your toes. Okay, so my tummy should be in. I'm squeezing my elbows together, but my shoulders are relaxed, and my tummy, you see? Excellent. Okay, let's do it. Untouch the toes, hands on your lower back, squeezing shoulders, elbows inwards, but then relaxing blades down the back. Inhale, exhale, soften, and then next inhale, take your hands up, place them on the floor, kick. Right. Now, what we're going to do, darlings, is we're just going to do a little hip work. So knees still stacked, but we're going to really just loosen into the outer thighs and the hips. And then once you've done a few side to side rocks while pushing into the tops of your feet, don't forget that, you can come forward over the wrist to do some circles into the spine, breathing in, exhale, roll and round, big movements, other side, other direction. Awesome. Come back to sitting on your heels. Inhale, raise arms up, fingers reaching towards each other. Breathing in and breathing out here. Tuck in the tummy. stitch in the ribs. Inhale again, hands clasped or pressing palms together, and then down into untuck the toes, okay? And I want you to squeeze your inner thighs together, your knees pressing down into the big toes. And if you want to use a prop just for balance, that's fine, but then next to you. So we're going to push, keeping your feet heels up, but you want to try and push your bottom towards the mat. And okay, so come to center, still up on the toes. Breathe in. On your toes, bump towards the mat. Back. Last one. Squeeze thighs. Well done. And then we will walk our knees and hands back into our box shape. Okay. You can circle one ankle at a time. Awesome. Then walk your hands, one hand forward about, suctioning into your mat. Again, imagine you're squeezing a ball between the top, your arm, between your elbows and shoulders. Untuck the toes, push your bum back towards the toes. Shoulders are rounding in as you squeeze into the mat with your hands. Gazing down, deep inhale, push up into a downward dog. You can keep your feet close to each other. You can have them wide. If your heels go down all the way, that's fine. But if they don't, 100% too. Come to stillness. Squeezing. Thighs activating. Feet and arms. Relaxing the head. Up on the toes. Bringing your shoulders over your wrist, squeeze elbows in, push forward, heels pushing back. And we're going to come straight into an upward dog. Cool. Inhale over the toes, back into downward dog. We're going to do that twice more. Inhale, up onto the toes, rolling the shoulders over the wrists, squeeze elbows inwards, heels pushing back. Bring yourself nearly all the way. Deep inhale, over the toes, breathe into downward dog. Inhale, toes, roll, squeeze. Push down on the big toes always. Excellent. Now take your knees down. Really bring your hands towards your knees. And then come to this pose where you're very nice and straight. So either you can push back on the toes, or you can untuck them if you want to. Key, and I'm not really good at this ways, is we want to tuck in, but we don't want to like overdo that. But you want your hips engaged, thighs active. Inhale, extend. Exhale, sweep fingers out wide, palms towards the thighs. Inhale, palms facing up. Turn the hands. Exhale, down. Last one. Palms rising. Exhale, coming back down. Beautiful. All right, let's take our hands to our hips. Take your, I think your right foot can go out to the side, making sure that the toes are in line with your knee, pushing in. Don't hyperflex into your extended leg. Cool. Inhale. Left hand goes up. Right hand comes under around your tummy, and then squeezing into the right big toe. Breathe in. And then taking your left hand back to your waist, hips. We're going to go the other way, squeezing into your right toe and the thighs. Inhale, left, right hand goes all the way down, bringing the left hand foot towards your thing. And then inhale, bring the right foot back. Knee back in. Does that make sense? Okay. Let's come back. We'll do the same thing. Other side. Again. Toes in line. Especially the big toe that you really want to push into. And bring in a micro bend if you do find that you flex into your left knee. Sitting up and strong. Inhale. Exhale. Left hand comes right hand to your hip. Left hand extends, and then right hand, I think, wraps. I must be doing this wrong. Inhale, come up. And then left hand goes down. Right hand extends. And you can also bring your hand to your tummy. And then sweep your right hand in front of you. Left hand. Untuck the toes. Push sit bones toward your heel. Inhale, bring your left knee back and sit down. So from here, hands in front of you, into your box. Untuck your toes. Walk your hands, another hand forward, and push up into downward dog. Breathing in and out as you ground into the pose. Inhale, right foot goes up, hips are still square, heel up, and then open the hips, bringing heel towards bum, and then extending through knee to nose. Bring your hand to the inside of your right hand, and then we want to bend into your back leg nicely. Straighten up and out. Reaching forward. Back leg comes to meet the front. Back bend, forward fold. Arms to the side, beautiful, straight up. Exhale, sweep the fingers down. Inhale, exhale, dive down. Right foot to the back of your mat as we engage thighs for a nice stretch. Reaching forward, left foot up. Exhale, knee into your left hand. Coming back up, opening the hips. Look under your shoulder. Coming back, knee to nose. Foot inside of your hand. Then we'll do another nice lunge. Hands reaching, right foot to the front into a forward fold. Exhale. Putting weight into your toes. Bending your knees and letting your head hang nicely. Cool. We're not going to go all the way up, so I want you to inhale for a flat back. Exhale, fold, hands on the mat, right foot to the back of your mat, left foot to the back of your mat, into downward dog, onto the toes, bend your knees, gaze between your hands, and either hop or step very slowly, whoopsie, exhale to a forward fold, then you're going to inhale into a chair, squeeze the thighs, butt going down. You're going to lower slowly, and then into rock and roll, using your momentum until we're in a seated position, in a comfortable position. Excellent. This is just stretch. Inhale, exhale, twist to your left. We inhale to extend, exhale to twist. Inhale, arms up, exhale, other side. Inhale, extend arms. Hands to right center and down. Namaste. I really hope you guys enjoyed that shorty. on a variation of sun salutation. I'll see you soon.